Welcome to Metrodome. T-Bill battles Lehigh. The kick from Groza. The kick from Groza is returned 20 yards by Deerdorf, Colvin with the tackle. Dickerson gains 1 on the sweep, Colvin on the tackle. Brady completes the pass to Carter, 10-yard gain, Gorgel on the tackle, first down. Brady passes to Dickerson, gain of 2, Colvin on the stop. 2nd and 8 from the 44. Brady to Carter, incomplete, Gorgel on the coverage. 3rd and 8 at the 44. Brady to Marshall, incomplete, Lar on the coverage.
Holding, offense. Number 75, 10-yard penalty.
Hatcher back in punt formation. Renfro waiting inside his own 10. A 29-yard punt by Hatcher, return of 3 by Renfro. Third and 11 from the 21. Shotgun. Graham completes the pass to Moore, gain of 18, Metter with the tackle, first down. Moore on the pitch, no gain, Jones on the tackle. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Graham to Adams, gain of 12, Worley with the tackle, first down. T-Bill by 7. 1st and 10. Five-yard gain by Moore, Harris with the tackle. 2nd and 5 at the 44. Graham barks out the signals. Graham to Booker, gain of 27, Irvin on the tackle, first down. Graham barks out the signals. Moore lost 1 on the play, Schmidt on the tackle. T-Bill leads by 7. 2nd and 11 from the 18. Moore on the carry, no gain, Wiley on the tackle. 3rd and 11. Graham calls out the signals. Graham completes the pass to Moore, gain of 7, Metter with the tackle. Gillum on the carry, loss of 2, Taylor on the tackle. Brady passes to Dickerson, gain of 3, Colvin with the tackle. Brady completes the pass to Clark, gain of 14, Lar on the tackle, first down. Lehigh trailing by 7. I formation. Brady with a 2-yard run, Thompson on the stop. 2nd and 8. Brady to Carter, gain of 9, Thompson on the tackle, 1st down. Brady to Dickerson, gain of 15, Krause on the tackle, 1st down. Brady completes the pass to Carter, gain of 12, Gorgel on the tackle, 1st down. Brady barks out the signals. Brady throws incomplete to Carter, Gorgel on the coverage. 2nd and 10. Brady calling an audible. Clark is doubled at the line. Ellard is doubled at the line. Brady to Ellard, 5-yard gain, Krause on the tackle. 3rd and 5 at the 27. Brady trying to draw them offside. Shotgun. Brady to Brooks, gain of 9, Ware on the tackle,
Grabbing the face
1st down.
mask. Defense, number 94. Automatic, 1st down.
1st and goal from the 9. 10 play 78-yard drive. 4:39 off the clock. Brady throws incomplete to Marshall. Lehigh trailing by 7. 2nd and goal from the 9. Current drive, 11 plays, 78 yards. They've used 4:43 on the clock. Brady passes to Carter, touchdown Lehigh. The kick by Stover is good, T-Ville 20, Lehigh 20. Stover to kick off. The kick from Stover is returned 13 yards by Michaels, Reed on the tackle. Tie score. A 12-yard run by Renfro, Metter on the tackle, 1st down. Jones on the carry, no gain, Schmidt with the tackle. Tie score. Graham at the line. Graham to Jones, incomplete, Schmidt on the coverage. 3rd and 10. Shotgun. Graham to Brewster, gain of 19, Metter with the tackle, 1st down. Graham passes to Johnson, gain of 26, Bailey on the tackle, 1st down. Jones on the carry, gain of 5, Taylor on the tackle. 2-minute warning. Second and 5. Graham to Brewster, gain of 12, Harris on the stop, 1st down. 7 play 74-yard drive. 2:25 off the clock. Renfro on the pitch, touchdown T-Ville. Groza converts the extra point, Tville 27, Lehigh 20. Here's the kick from Groza. The kick from Groza is returned 33 yards by Brown, Holdman on the stop. Brady with a 5-yard run, Colvin with the tackle. Lizards down 7. Brady completes the pass to Marshall, 3-yard gain, Cons on the stop. 3rd and 2 from the 38. Shotgun. Brady completes the pass to Clark, gain of 22, Colvin on the stop, 1st down. Lehigh trailing by 7. 1st and 10 from the 16. Brady passes to Clark, gain of 10, Lar on the tackle, 1st down. Lehigh down by 7. Brady throws incomplete to Ellard, Kraus on the coverage. 2nd and goal. Carter faces a double at the line. Clark faces a double at the line. Brady throws incomplete to Marshall, Cons on the coverage. Brooks lost 4 on the play, Ford on the tackle. 2nd and goal. 1:11 to go in the 4th. Brady passes to Marshall, incomplete, Cons on the coverage. 3rd and goal. 1:07 left in the game. Clark is doubled at the line. Brady with the pass to Carter, touchdown Lehigh. Stover makes the extra point, Tville 27, Lehigh 27. The kick from Stover. The kick from Stover is returned 14 yards by Michaels, McAllister on the tackle. Graham at the line. Renfro on the pitch, loss of 7, Dolman on the stop. 2nd and 17 from the 9. Shotgun. Graham completes the pass to Brewster, gain of 1, Metter on the tackle. Tville breaks the huddle. Tie score. 3rd and 16 from the 10. Graham calls out the signals. Graham to Booker, incomplete, Irvin on the coverage. Gillum back in punt formation. Standing in the end zone. A 47-yard punt by Gillum, return of 11 by Ellard. Tie score. Shotgun. Brady completes the pass to Heap, gain of 9, Ware with the tackle. 55-yard try for Stover. He'll try for a game winner. The snap from Smith. The kick by Stover is blocked by. Here's the kick from Stover. Tie score. 1st and 10 from the 40. Renfro with the 8-yard run, Metter with the tackle. 2nd and 2 from the 48. Jones gains 4 on the sweep, Dolman on the tackle, 1st down. Graham calling signals. Renfro with the carry, gain of 9, Taylor on the tackle. T-Ville breaks the huddle. 2nd and 1 from the 39. Graham to Johnson, incomplete, Bailey on the coverage. Tie score. 3rd and 1. Graham calls out the signals. Jones on the carry, 1-yard gain, Wilson on the tackle, 1st down. Graham passes to Johnson, incomplete, Bailey with the coverage. 2nd and 10 from the 38. Lehigh faking blitz. Graham completes the pass to Brewster, gain of 23, Metter on the tackle, 1st down. 33-yard attempt for Groza. Gillum to hold. This will give them the lead. Clean snap from Villarreal. Groza is good from 33 yards, T-Ville 30, Lehigh 27. Welcome to Veterans Stadium. St. Pete against Pottsville. Lowry to kick off. The kick from Lowry is returned 13 yards by Waters, fumble recovered by Barnes, Pottsville ball. Wilson at the line. Henry the ball carrier, gain of 9, Smith with the tackle. Kelly on the carry, touchdown Pottsville. The kick by Lowry is good, Pottsville 7, St. Pete 0. Here's the kick from Lowry. The kick from Lowry is returned 16 yards by Waters, Johnson on the tackle.
Video game character. 11 Labs lets you turn any text into high-quality voiceovers. Growing even more powerful. You'll never...
Gannon completes the pass to driver, gain of 3, Thomas on the tackle.
Elevate what you make with 11 Labs.
7-yard gain by Elliott, Fletcher on the tackle, first down. Jackson with a gain of 8 on the play, Barnes on the tackle. 2nd and 2 at the 41. Gannon completes the pass to driver, gain of 15, Sherman on the tackle, first down. Wilson calling the signals. They're chewing up the clock. Brown on the carry, touchdown Pottsville. The kick by Lowry is good, Pottsville 31, St. Pete 3. Here's the kick from Lowry. The kick from Lowry is returned 10 yards by James, Johnson on the tackle. Welcome to Orange Bowl. Vegas against Chicago. Here's the kick from Bednarik. The kick from Bednarik is returned 20 yards by Gentry, Green on the tackle.
False start. Offense, number 87, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
First and 15. Ryan at the line. Ryan to Gronkowski, incomplete, Wood with the coverage. Ryan in the shotgun. Ryan completes the pass to Thomas, gain of 11, Adderley on the tackle. 3rd and 4 from the 41. Ryan calls the signals. Payton with the carry, gain of 5, Davis with the tackle, first down. Ryan throws incomplete to Cogdill. Ryan completes the pass to Gronkowski, gain of 12, Wood on the tackle, first down. 1st and 10 from the 42. Ryan throws incomplete to Thomas. 2nd and 10 from the 42. Ryan calling an audible. Ryan throws incomplete to Thomas. 3rd and 10 from the 42. Ryan calling signals. Ryan is sacked by Olsen, loss of 4. Buford back in punt formation. Hayes waiting inside his own 10. "37-yard punt by Buford, out of bounds. Rogers barks out the signals. "7-yard gain by Craig, Dent with the tackle. Craig on the sweep, gain of 2, Wilson with the tackle. Third and 6 at the 13. Rogers completes the pass to Craig, 4-yard gain, Durson on the stop. Larry back in punt formation. "50-yard punt by Larry, return of 4 by Ortego. Ryan at the line. Ryan to Peyton, incomplete. Ryan to Thomas, incomplete. 3rd and 10 at the 25. Shotgun formation. Ryan changing the play. Ryan passes to Cogdill, incomplete, Judson on the coverage. Buford from punt formation. Buford deep in punt formation. "43-yard punt by Buford, fair catch by Hayes. Rogers throws incomplete to Dooley, Keen on the coverage. 2nd and 10 at the 32. Rogers calls out the signals. Craig on the sweep, no gain, Dent on the tackle. 3rd and 10 from the 32. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers changing the play. Rogers passes to Craig, incomplete. First and 10. Ryan throws incomplete to Cogdill. Rogers throws incomplete to Chandler, Williams on the coverage. 3rd and 14. Rogers calling an audible. Rogers to Hardy, 11-yard gain, Fensick on the tackle. 52-yard try for Tucker. This is a long one. Tucker missed the 52-yard attempt. The field is getting slick. Ryan passes to Thomas, 9-yard gain, Adderley on the stop. Vegas down 27. Ryan to Cogdill, incomplete, Judson on the coverage. 3rd and 1. Zonka on the carry, no gain, Mack on the tackle. 4th and 1. Zonka on the sweep, no gain, Mack on the tackle. 1st and 10 from the 49. Rogers barks out the signals. Rogers on the carry, loss of 1, fumble recovered by Rogers, Chicago maintains possession. Chicago by 27. 2nd and 11. Rogers slow to the line. Craig gains 1 on the sweep, Jordan on the tackle. 3rd and 10 at the 49. Slow down. Rogers to Hardy, incomplete, Fensick on the coverage. Larry from punt formation. Taylor waiting inside his own 10. "37-yard punt by Larry, out of bounds. 1st and 10. Ryan changing the play. Ryan to Zonka, touchdown Vegas. Traction almost gone now. Craig on the carry, no gain, Mosley on the tackle. Chicago by 21. Rogers taking his time. Eight-yard run by Craig, McMichael on the tackle. 3rd and 2. Slow down offense. Some movement up front. Possible free play for Rogers. Rogers completes the pass to Craig, no gain, Gerson on the tackle.
Defense. Number 95, 5-yard penalty.
Three-yard gain by Craig, Davis on the tackle. 2nd and 7 from the 17. Chicago taking their time. Rogers at the line. Craig with a gain of 6 on the play, Jordan on the tackle. 3rd and 1 from the 23. They're in a slow down. Craig on the sweep, no gain, McMichael on the tackle. Larry back in punt formation. "52-yard punt by Larry, 2-yard return by Ortega."
Offsides, offense, 5-yard penalty.
Vegas trailing by 21. Ryan from the shotgun. Ryan at the line. Ryan passes to Zonka, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Ryan throws incomplete to Brown. 3rd and 10 at the 27. Zonka lines up outside. Ryan calling signals. Ryan throws incomplete to Brown, Larry on the coverage. Buford deep in punt formation. "38-yard punt by Buford, out of bounds. Raiders by 21. Slick track out there. This can't end soon enough. Craig with a gain of 2 on the play, McMichael on the tackle. Welcome to Silverdome. Manchester travels to meet Mid-Michigan. The kick from Johnson. Lewis the ball carrier, gain of 2, Cox on the tackle. 2nd and 8 from the 22. Breeze at the line. Breeze to Fitzgerald, 3-yard gain, Brown on the tackle. 3rd and 5 from the 25. Breeze at the line. Lewis with a 6-yard run, Douglas with the tackle, 1st down. 1st and 10. Mid-Michigan showing blitz. Some movement up front. Lewis on the carry, gain of 3, Douglas on the tackle.
Encroachment defense. Number 53, 5-yard penalty. False start. Offense. Number 66, 5-yard penalty.
Five-yard gain by Lewis, Little on the tackle. 2nd and 5 at the 36. Breeze completes the pass to Holman, gain of 10, Jenkins with the tackle, 1st down. Sanders on the carry, loss of 1, Ham on the tackle. Mid-Michigan trailing by 2. Warner to hold, incomplete, Blount on the coverage. 3rd and 11 from the 37. Shotgun. Six-yard gain by Sanders, McFarland on the tackle. Finns are back in punt formation. "45-yard punt by Finzer, return of 8 by Woodson. 1st and 10 from the 20. Breeze completes the pass to Fitzgerald, gain of 13, Brown on the tackle, 1st down. Breeze passes to Mitchell, incomplete, Vincent on the coverage. 2nd and 10 at the 33. Breeze completes the pass to Mitchell, 17-yard gain,
Holding.
Vincent
Offense.
on the tackle, 1st down.
Number 64, 10-yard penalty.
Breeze passes to Collinsworth, incomplete, Taylor on the coverage. 3rd and 10 at the 33. Shotgun. Breeze to Fitzgerald, gain of 13, Brown on the tackle, 1st down. Manchester leads by 2. Breeze is sacked by Douglas, loss of 7. Breeze barks out the signals. Breeze throws incomplete to Mitchell, Vincent on the coverage. 3rd and 17. Mid-Michigan in a prevent. Breeze to Collinsworth, incomplete. Tupa back in punt formation. "41-yard punt by Tupa, 12-yard return by Mitchell. Warner calling an audible. Warner to Thomas, gain of 12, Blount on the tackle, 1st down. Warner is sacked by McFarland, loss of 4. Shotgun. Warner passes to Moore, gain of 6, Woodson on the tackle. 3rd and 8 at the 46. Warner calls out the signals. Warner with the pass to Holt, gain of 1, Blount on the tackle. Finns are back in punt formation. Woodson waiting inside his own 10. "44-yard punt by Finzer, return of 23 by Woodson. Breeze calling an audible. Breeze to Fitzgerald, gain of 11, Jenkins on the tackle, 1st down. Breeze slow to the line. Lewis with a 3-yard run, Walker on the stop. Breeze completes the pass to Collinsworth, gain of 9, Taylor on the tackle, first down. Breeze slow to the line. Lewis on the carry, no gain, Cox on the tackle. Manchester by 2. 2nd and 10. Breeze taking his time. Lewis the ball carrier, 4-yard gain, Little on the stop. 3rd and 6 at the 41. Slow down offense. Breeze at the line. Breeze to Collinsworth, 5-yard gain, Taylor on the tackle. 4th and 1. Manchester in no hurry. Breeze at the line. Anderson with a gain of 18 on the play, Jenkins on the tackle, first down. Manchester up 2. Slow down. Lewis on the carry, gain of 5, Cox on the tackle. 2nd and 5 from the 13. 2:18 left in the 4th. Slow down. Breeze at the line. Current drive, 8 plays, 55 yards. 6:01 off the clock. Breeze to Collinsworth, incomplete, Taylor with the coverage. 3rd and 5 from the 13. Breeze passes to Fitzgerald, incomplete, Brown on the coverage. 31-yard attempt for Grammatica. Good snap. Grammatica is good from 31, Manchester 17, Mid-Michigan 12. Here's the kick from Grammatica. The kick from Grammatica is returned 31 yards by Mitchell, Bowman with the tackle. Sanders on the carry, no gain, Fitzpatrick on the tackle, 2-minute warning. Mid-Michigan down by 5. Warner completes the pass to Sanders, gain of 7, Fitzpatrick on the tackle. Mid-Michigan needs a big play here. Mid-Michigan trailing by 5. 3rd and 3 from the 40. 1:48 left in the game. Warner to Largent, incomplete, Kelly on the coverage. 4th and 3. Warner at the line. Warner passes to Sanders, gain of 8, Ham on the tackle, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48. Warner to Largent, gain of 47, Jackson on the tackle, first down. 1st and goal. 1:29 in the 4th. Sanders on the carry, no gain, Hayward on the tackle. Fitzpatrick in the box. Sanders lost 2 on the play, Green with the tackle. 3rd and goal. Hurry up offense. Warner barks out the signals. 7-play 60-yard drive. 0:57 off the clock. Sanders the ball carrier, touchdown Mid-Michigan. Akers makes the extra point, Mid-Michigan 19, Manchester 17. Johnson to kick off. Manchester trailing by 2. Breeze in the shotgun. Breeze throws incomplete to Johnson, Brown on the coverage. 2nd and 10 at the 20. Breeze at the line. Breeze is sacked by Miller, touchdown Mid-Michigan, fumble recovered by Vincent, return for a Mid-Michigan touchdown. The kick by Akers is good, Mid-Michigan 26, Manchester 17. Here's the kick from Johnson. Squib kick. The kick from Johnson is returned 21 yards by Mitchell, Jenkins on the tackle. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Breeze calls out the signals. Breeze throws incomplete to Fitzgerald. Manchester trailing by 9. 2nd and 10 from the 45. 0:30 in the 4th. Breeze is sacked by Little, loss of 5. Manchester down by 9. 3rd and 15 from the 40. 0:25 in the 4th. Breeze throws incomplete to Collinsworth.
Pass interference. Defense, number 21, automatic, 1st down.
Breeze is sacked by Miller, loss of 8. Manchester trailing by 9. 2nd and 18 from the 35. 0:15 left in the game. Breeze passes to Collinsworth, incomplete, Taylor with the coverage. Manchester trailing by 9. 3rd and 18 from the 35. 0:09 left in the game. Breeze passes to Collinsworth, incomplete, Taylor on the coverage. 4th and 18 from the 35. Breeze is sacked by Little, loss of 10, Mid-Michigan 26, Manchester 17. Welcome to Lincoln Financial. St. Louis versus Columbia. Here's the kick from Mayer. The kick from Mayer is returned 66 yards by Lewis, Trotter on the tackle. 1st and 10 at the 34. Van Brocklin throws incomplete to Taylor, Barr on the coverage.
Personal foul. Defense, number 55, 15-yard penalty. Automatic, 1st down.
Towler on the carry, no gain, Griffin on the stop. Van Brocklin calling signals. Van Brocklin with the pass to Rice, incomplete. Thunderstorms trailing by 21. 2nd and 7 from the 47. Doubling digs at the line. Favre completes the pass to Williams, gain of 6, Brooks with the tackle. 3rd and 1 from the 41. Williams on the carry, gain of 1, Lane on the tackle. 4th and a foot from the 40. Favre calls out the signals. Two-yard run by Williams, Lipscomb with the tackle, first down. Columbia down 21. Williams on the carry, gain of 3, Brooks on the tackle. 9-play 42-yard drive. They've used 3:36 on the clock. Favre to Johnson, 16-yard gain, Lane on the tackle, first down. Lott in run support. 10-play 58-yard drive. 4:20 off the clock. Five-yard run by Williams, Mack on the tackle. 2nd and 5 from the 14. Current drive, 11 plays, 63 yards. 5:03 off the clock. Williams on the carry, 9-yard gain, Green on the tackle, first down. 1st and goal at the 5. Favre to Smith, incomplete, Woodson with the coverage. 2nd and goal. Favre throws incomplete to Smith. 3rd and goal. Current drive, 14 plays, 72 yards. 5:56 off the clock. Favre to Johnson, incomplete. 23-yard attempt for Mayer. Good snap from center. Mayer is good from 23 yards, St. Louis 28, Columbia 10. Here's the kick from Mayer. The kick from Mayer is returned 17 yards by Lewis, Trotter on the stop. 1st and 10. Towler on the carry, touchdown Columbia, fumble recovered by Jones, returned for a Columbia touchdown. Mayer converts the extra point, St. Louis 28, Columbia 17. Mayer to kick off. The kick from Mayer is returned 30 yards by Lewis, Trotter on the tackle. Towler the ball carrier, gain of 2, Thomas on the tackle. 2nd and 8 from the 33. The offense is in no hurry. Van Brocklin hollers out the signals. Van Brocklin to Towler, gain of 12, Thomas on the stop, first down. Van Brocklin slow to the line. Taylor on the sweep, gain of 2, Ogunley on the tackle. St. Louis working slowly. Van Brocklin throws incomplete to Kittle. 3rd and 8 from the 47. Van Brocklin completes the pass to Kittle, gain of 18, Smith on the tackle, first down. St. Louis ahead by 11. They're in a slow down. Taylor on the sweep, gain of 2, Taylor on the tackle. Van Brocklin slow to the line. Taylor on the carry, gain of 1, Marion on the tackle. St. Louis ahead by 11. 3rd and 7 from the 32. Slowly coming to the line. Van Brocklin hollers out the signals. Van Brocklin completes the pass to Hirsch, gain of 14, Madison on the stop, first down. 1st and 10 from the 18. Van Brocklin working very slowly. Van Brocklin at the line. Some movement up front. Towler with a gain of 13 on the play, Marion on the stop,
Encroachment
first down.
defense. Number 99, 5-yard penalty.
1st and goal. 9-play 64-yard drive. They've used 5:40 on the clock. Taylor with the carry, touchdown St. Louis. Christie converts the extra point, St. Louis 35, Columbia 17. The kick from Christie is downed by Minor. Shotgun formation. Favre to Smith, 11-yard gain, Boyd on the tackle, first down. 1st and 10 from the 31. Hurry up offense. Favre completes the pass to Diggs, gain of 38, Green with the tackle, first down. Columbia hustling to the line. Favre throws incomplete to Diggs, Green on the coverage. Second and 15 from the 36. 2:30 left in the game. Favre completes the pass to Smith, 14-yard gain, Boyd on the tackle. Columbia trailing by 18. Favre barks out the signals. Favre throws incomplete to Smith. Columbia down 18. Diggs is doubled at the line. Favre passes to Diggs, incomplete, Green on the coverage. Columbia breaks the huddle. Columbia down 18. 3rd and 10 from the 11. 2:13 left in the game. Diggs is doubled at the line. Johnson is doubled at the line. Favre throws incomplete to Smith, Boyd with the coverage. Columbia trailing by 18. 4th and 10 from the 11. 2:06 left in the 4th. Williams split outside. Favre completes the pass to Johnson, touchdown Columbia, 2-minute warning. The conversion failed, St. Louis 35, Columbia 23. Ants team on the field. Mayor boots it. Onside kick recovered by St. Louis. First and 10 from the 46. Taylor with the carry, 1-yard gain, Griffin on the tackle. St. Louis leads by 12. Second and 9 at the 47. 1:47 left in the game. Ten-yard gain by Taylor, Smith on the tackle, first down. Taylor on the carry, touchdown St. Louis. The kick by Christie is good, St. Louis 42, Columbia 23. The kick from Christie is downed by Minor. Favre from the shotgun. Favre passes to Diggs, incomplete, Green on the coverage. Favre passes to Johnson, gain of 6, Lane with the tackle. The kick from Anderson is downed by Woodson. Kelly passes to Jones, incomplete, Peters on the coverage. Kelly to Jones, incomplete, Peters on the coverage.
Holding, offense. Number 67, 10-yard penalty.
Trips right. Kelly in the shotgun. Kelly passes to Jones, incomplete, Peters on the coverage. Third and 8. Romo at the line. Romo passes to Dial, touchdown Edmonton. The kick by Anderson is good, Edmonton 35, Amsterdam 3. Anderson with the kick. The kick from Anderson is returned 34 yards by Woodson, Moslowski on the tackle.